Ayo, so I put all this stuff on top of my window. like, and my best friend made me that. Those are our favorite colors, purple. She likes purple, I like orange. But anyway, so yeah, so I wanted to let you know that I started 3 songs a while back. Like some of them are like way back, like literally in December. But I just finished 3 of them. Um, but the bad news is I'm not going to be posting anything new I until I get like a stronger like copyright protection for everything because of I just had like a total wake up call because like one time a song of mine almost got stolen, and now a song like part of the music did get stolen. So I'm really just like, you know what, let me work on just protecting everything. So I'm not going to put anything new. The stuff that's already on there is fine and is like it's protected, like it's fine. But I just want to make it safer, so I'm going to like go back over it and make it like stronger so that it'll be like mine, because it is mine. All the stuff was like original, the tune, the lyrics. I guess that's pretty much it. I don't really. Oh yeah, and the one time I played piano, and then I also did some choreography and everything. That was like that was all me. The lighting looks really weird because the lamp is there. Maybe I probably should have put the lamp behind me. Oh, that's better. Okay. So oh yeah, and I love this shirt. One of my best friends gave this to me. For Christmas. I love it. But yeah, so yeah, I just washed my hair, and I didn't. I was like, when was the last time I washed my hair? Most people, my mom's like, you should have a regular day that you wash your hair, and I'm just like, my life is busy. Like I can't have like a regular schedule that I do it every certain day. So every like 1 or 2 weeks, like somewhere between that, I wash my hair whenever it feels like dirty. Cause like don't judge me because like I have that type of hair. Like some people have the type of hair where they have to wash it every day. I know some people who can wash their hair once a month. Like it just depends on your type of hair. So like my hair's healthy. Well, my ends could probably be better, especially with the dye. I need to do a little better with it, but with moisturizing. But I'm doing better now. I think I'm doing better with like my health overall. I got something in my jaw that I don't know what it is, but it's probably benign. So what else is new with me? But yeah, no, I was thinking about something, and this is gonna be risky, and I have to say it carefully. I don't know if I already said something about this, but I was talking to like a friend and thinking about like other conversations I've had with people, and like, so like when it comes to like this, well, not the tree, but just like, you know, the rainbow, like, you know, pride. So being a Christ follower and like friends with people in the LGBTQIA plus community, like is difficult because lots of Christians try and like, I don't know, there's like I've had people tell me, like there's this one lady and she was like, you shouldn't hang out with those people. And I was like, how dare, I was so offended. I was like, you shouldn't say those people, like that's rude. And like, but I mean, she was older than me, so I tried to just like be like, okay, like, and just kind of play it off and be respectful. But then I was thinking to myself, if I could go back, I would have like explained to her, because like if we don't, like, that's the whole reason that a lot of like queer people don't love God, or like they're like pushed away from God, or like, you know, they just like he's unappealing to them, is because we aren't reaching out. Like, you know, if we have our little Christian cliques and we're like, oh no, they're the queer people, let's stay away from them, like, and we don't have friends with, like, you know, that's not gonna, we're not showing them God. Like I always say, like, that's one thing, especially when I get manic. I think I've said this before. Like, I can't like do anything. I can't even like do my devotions or read the Bible or anything because my brain is just like running. And I just remember that God is love. And so we're supposed to love everybody. So no matter like what their decisions are or like their life or whatever, if you agree with it or not, you're still supposed to love people. And like you're not meant to judge people. God, that's up to God. Like, so I don't like honestly, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate from this, but for like from the Christian community and the queer community, but like because I kind of sit on the fence, but it's not really like because I don't really agree or disagree. I'm just like I give it to God, like honestly, because I don't like I love queer people and I don't really I don't want to say I don't care if they're queer or not, but like because like if that's what they want to do, then that's up to them. Like it's their life. So that's what I mean by I don't care. Like I do care because I care about them, but like I'm gonna let them be them, and whatever they choose to do, like I'm gonna live my life and follow Christ and hopefully show them Christ, and they'll grow to love Him and figure out whatever they need to figure out. And um, I don't think it's a thing whether I don't think it's as black and white as whether it's like wrong or right to be in that community or not. I think that everyone should have a personal relationship with Christ. Or like if you are a Christ follower or you're learning about Christ wherever you are on your journey. But like I don't know, I was thinking about it lately with like I got a rainbow monkey. Cuz like for my birthday, I bought myself, I saw this, I just randomly saw this rainbow monkey from my childhood because I was thinking of cosplaying at a Comic-Con and being number 5. But then I was like, oh, I could just do like a race blind, because I actually like kooky. Anyway, but yeah, I found a rainbow monkey and then I was looking at the rainbow and then I was just like thinking all this stuff and this conversation I had with my friend and like some people like they're kind of like sitting on the fence like with me, but it's like I don't think it's really sitting on the fence. I think we're just because God wants us to love people. So it's like we can still like be friends with the queer community and like that's it. Like God just wants us to be friends with like everybody. But my thing is like there's no exception for hurting children. Like anybody who is like preying on like people like under 18 or to me even if you're like under 21, like I think that's creepy. Like if you're like over 30 and you're like with somebody who's like 18 or younger, like I feel like that's just like really creepy. Like you're like just waiting for them to just turn 18. Like that's creepy to me. But like so like that's not acceptable. And same thing with like doing it with like animals is really ew. And like what is the other thing? Oh yeah, your family members, like what is that? Ew. And then there's some other stuff that like I don't agree with, but like I don't know. I gotta let people live their lives. Like I definitely cannot stand um poly polygons po- whatever. I can't think what it's called. But yeah, so but people do that and I'm just like okay, so I can be friends with them, but I'm like I disagree, but you can just agree to disagree and that's okay. But you like I don't know. There's some like there I'm like I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but like I don't know. I just like there's some things that I have opinions on, like within being a friend of like the queer community, and there's also like because being a Christ follower and being a friend is difficult. There's like a big gray area in that, but like I just try um to do my best and do what God wants me to do and like always be a friend to people and always love people. And love is hard because love isn't always like I don't know. Sometimes you just have to be nice. Like you don't have to be like best friends with everybody. But like I literally have a whole group of friends and like all of them are in like all of them are in the queer community. Our whole group chat of like 11 people and we're all just fruity as can be. But like, you know, it's just that like that's just how it is. But you know, oh my gosh. Oh wait, TikTok goes more than 10 minutes now. Ha ha ha. Ha. But oh, that's so bad for me. Now that TikTok goes to 60 minutes, I could just talk forever, so I have to be careful. I'm still gonna try and make it about 10 minutes, so I'll try not to go too long. But and yeah, if I say more, I'll probably get more hate. But I don't know. I'm scared because like if I say more, maybe I'll say something that makes it sound better for me. But if I say more, I might make it worse. So I don't know. Maybe I said enough. But there's also other stuff that I've been thinking about. Um, oh yeah. So this was an idea. So this is back to my music. I have a cousin, well, two cousins that are independent artists, and I wrote a song, and I DM'd my cousin literally last night. So he hasn't gotten back to me, obviously. Like, actually, it wasn't even last night. It was this morning, and he's in a different time zone, so he probably hasn't even seen it. But I was thinking we could maybe collaborate with that song. Like he could maybe do the beats, and either I could maybe just sell him the song, and he could just do it himself, or we could do it together, and that would be like really awesome. Because it's rare for me to not write a romantic song, and it's not about romance, and it's I don't want to say what it's about though, because I don't want to spoil anything if we actually do a collaboration, because then I also want to like ask him, and I don't want him to be like, oh no, you spoiled it. So I'll just keep it a surprise. Same thing with the other three songs. Uh, the titles are very unique. One of them is a really long title. It kind of makes me think of "You Make Me Want to Love You," which is like that is such a long name for a song. But the other two are are like one word. But they're very. It's very like it's like what like you think it makes you think. Like I was really hyped when I thought of the songs because I was like, I really like these. Like I challenged myself. I was like, I want to write a song about blank. Like because I'm not telling you. And then I was like, so I'm gonna do it. But I have no idea what it's gonna be about. Like I just like I really like this thing, but I don't know like the theme of the song or like how the mood or like like I don't know. But then I came up with it and I was like, and I came up with like some wordplay. Basically, two of the songs are wordplay, and then the other song that I'm thinking of collaborating with my cousin is yeah, I can't say what that is. But yeah, so I'm super hype about that. Oh yeah, and I think I mentioned the how I collect dolls. I don't care. I'm not ashamed to say it. And especially I love Rainbow High cuz like rainbow pride. Woo. But so I love how like vibrant their hair is and like their outfits and stuff, and you can put them on stands and like pose them and stuff, cuz I always liked posing dolls when I was a kid, but they'd always fall over cuz there was nothing to keep them up. But these dolls have stands. I'm like that's a genius idea. I actually uh, I I looked it up, and I called the company that makes them, and because I'm like when I was a kid, like I was really upset because I had a guy friend. There was maybe multiple guys, but I was thinking of specifically one guy, and he's a cisgendered straight guy too. So it's not even like I guess that doesn't matter either way. But anyway, but like basically anybody can play with dolls, and so like it's not like he was a girl. So I think that was my point, saying that he was cisgendered and a guy, because that means that guys still play with dolls. So I was basically my point. So I was asking them to make more boy dolls because they literally only have 6 boys. There's like 3 in the Rainbow High and 3 in the Shadow High. Like I looked it up. Like I went through. I was like on Amazon and I looked at the Rainbow High collection. I was like, that is jacked up. And then I was like, they should just do like a whole like the next line, the next series, because they typically do like a rainbow of 6. It should just be boys, like all 6 boys, like just because like it's not fair. Like I always remember as a kid, I was like, there's nobody to be a boyfriend, nobody to be a friend, nobody to be a brother, nobody like it's boys are fun, and but also I'm being bad, but I'm selling more stuff on Mercari, and I'm trying to get So, but I think I mentioned how I think I was saying this before, but then I switched to talking about that. So, oh yeah, but I emailed, so I called them and they said that I should, I'd have to mail them something. So I wrote a letter, like a page and a half letter, and I mailed it to them like maybe a week ago, probably within a week ago. But yeah, and then so, oh, this is probably gonna be 20 minutes, but anyway, yeah. So, the, so I at first I said I'm only because I really like the dolls and I was like I can't buy all of these dolls because they were like $30. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was like I'll only get the orange ones, and I only got the orange ones, and they all just happened to look like similar to Black Swan, and I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Um Hold on, I'll show you. See? It looks kind of like Gabby. What is it? Gabby, Fatu, Shreya, and Envy. Wait, that one is me just sitting in the corner. It's like, no, I'm kidding. I, I bleached my hair, and no, I'm kidding. But I thought she was cool. I just did like a rainbow thing in her hair because she has like you can do markers with. I'm such a child. Anyway, but yeah. So but then I realized I looked up their favorite colors. I could only find Fatu and uh Gabby's, and I think Fatu's is purple and Gabby's is green. So I'm gonna get dolls that kind of look like them that are purple and green. And I don't know, I couldn't find Envy or Shreya. And then there's not a doll that looks like Indian, so I'll just keep the orange one as Shreya. And then I found like this really cool red one that looks really BA, and like I want her to be she's gonna be she's gonna be Envy. And then which one? Fatu's was this purple one that was like, she looked really cool too. She has like zippers on her pants and like, well, they all come with like two outfits. Oh my God. I can live talking about dolls. But then like, what is it? Gabby's was like from the first generation, which is like just the green one with the beanie cap. And, I can't remember. I'm so weird. My mom's always like, you need to grow up. I'm like, yeah, yeah. If you saw my whole room right now, you'd see like all my plushies and collectible figures. I have a Froppy of Batman Beyond, Spider-Gwen, two versions of what's her face? The Yellow Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Songo and Kilala. What's her the twin from Wily Cat from Thundercats, which is like super random. Some random girl from Precure, the little magical girl. I can't remember what it's called. I just thought she was cute and I bought her. And then I have like this whole little mini collection that I got of like all the DC superhero girls before they changed the series. Oh, and I got what's my favorite, Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter, Ma Ma Ma's Fruit Loops. I can't remember. Ma, Ma, I can't remember her name. But anyway, I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna remember it afterwards. I'm staring at her right now. It's not Moroku. Anyway, but yeah, and I have Bulma. Oh, but yeah, but the girls, okay, so it's Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Bumblebee, Batgirl, Katana, Starfire, and Harley Quinn, because back then they didn't care if you were a villain or not. They were all just trying to be superheroes. I like this series. I wish they brought it back. The one with where they all have like different body types. I love shows like that when they have different body types, because like it's so, I think it's really important for people to see that. I know it's harder to animate because you have to, because like I don't know how to explain it, but like the formatting for the like they basically have to have like a whole different thing for each person to do movements. They can't just like have the same thing for like, this is all the women, this is all the men. Because I learned that a little bit because my brothers research like animation and stuff. We're all into like TV and movies and stuff, and a lot of them do like we write screenplays and do like sketches and drawings and like research all that stuff and know like so much about DC and Marvel. And literally, if all four of us were like hired for any of like DC or Marvel, we would probably like do so well coming up with ideas and all kind of stuff. We have like original junk and like we could draw. And like I said, I'm being redundant now, but anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, and I have Ichigo and Natsu and Trunks and some girl with a big yellow dress, a brown lady. I can't remember her name because I didn't watch the show. I just thought she was pretty, and she was on sale. um, Everything else is a plush. Oh, they came up. They came with the Bratz again, and I got Sasha because she's Sasha, and she's orange is my favorite color, and I thought she looked really cool. And I just felt nostalgic, so I bought that. I saw Bratz babies. They brought them back. They look exactly like they did in the past. Really creepy. But I just realized they look really inappropriate. Little babies shouldn't be wearing 2-piece swimsuits. They should be wearing 1-piece because like predators. But and then my brother got me this Barbie doll for Christmas. And she's like she's a black girl and she's a musician, so I thought it was cool. She's still in her box. Most of the stuff I mentioned. Oh yeah, and the first Black Power Ranger who was a Pink Ranger, I have her. She's still in her box. Lots of the stuff I mentioned, so like half of them are in their box, half of them aren't. I have the Tokidoki unicorn things. I have so many of them. Actually, I think I'm looking at them. I have a set of like the married couple, the Romeo and Juliet, and then I have like 6 other ones, and I probably have some other ones hidden other places. And I have the Roll Life thingies, and I don't know. I have a bunch of Hello Kitty things. I got these Hello Kitty things that are like what are they? The Chinese Zodiac. I thought it was really cool. And then my uncle got me a Chinese Zodiac for the Year of the Bunny and like the character for it. I don't know which way to put it. I don't know if it's upside down or I was always like, I didn't know how to, I was decorating my room. I put it in my room and I was like, does it go this way or does it go this way? I don't know Chinese. I should have asked my friend. He knows Chinese. He's learning it. And then I'm trying to collect these bunnies called like Khitan something. I swear I bought like 15 of them. And the first 6 ones that I bought, there's 6 different colors. And the first 6 ones that I bought, 5 of them were different colors. But ever since, I have not been able to, I can't find the blue one. I can't find it on Mercari either. I'm just like, I guess no one's going to sell it on Mercari because they're like really cheap. They're less than like $5. So I just keep buying them on Amazon. So it's basically like if you add them to your cart, if you have something and they're like, you need like $5 more or you need like $3 more to get free shipping, then I just throw in a Khitan rabbit so I get free shipping. So basically it's a free rabbit. They're so cute. Oh, and then I have my Pride unicorn Tokidoki, and I have a bunch of anime plushes. Sadly, I got rid of Death the Kid, Liz and Patty. It was time. Honestly, I just wanted I wanted a plush of somebody from Todd Habercorn. I freaking love Todd Habercorn. I want to work with him like so badly. I want to meet him, but like I'm scared to meet him because I don't know how I would react. But I want to work on a project with him. Like once I like improve in voice acting, I've only done like 2 things so far that haven't even taken off, so they don't really count. And it was for like children's education. So like my voice I do better with I always wanted to do like the little buddy characters, like basically like Hawk from 7 Deadly Sins, or Happy from Fairy Tale, or I can't think of anybody else. But just like the little animal buddies, like, cause I do like this high-pitched voice, and I feel like this is my favorite character voice, and I feel like it would just be really good for like the little animal that's like the support character buddy, and I just think it's really cute. And I had the most practice with it because I've been doing this voice since I was a little kid, but I don't really have practice with other voices, so yeah, my bad. But yeah, I probably should have been like working on more voices, but I don't have training, so I've had different voice teachers, but that was for singing, not for like speaking, like voice acting. And I really want to get like a speaking teacher because I talk too loud. Like, I don't know how my videos seem, but like in general, when I'm like in human contact with people, my volume is too loud. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I have like a bunch of bunnies. I have cream and cheese. Well, cheese isn't. I mean, hold on. Yeah, cheese isn't a bunny. Cheese is a chow, but cheese has to be with cream. And then I have, well, you know what? I'm not gonna go over every single thing. I have Kilala because I was gonna cosplay as Songo, but like all the cosplay costs a lot of money. Whether you make it or you buy it, it costs a lot of money. It takes a lot of time. I made a cosplay once, but then I wrapped I was doing something with the headband. I was trying to be Bliss from Powerpuff Girls, and then Powerpuff Girls the new one, and then I wrapped the thingy too tight around the headband, like too many times. I probably should have just wrapped it like once and then cut it, because the headband's just like too tight around my head. I have a big head. Big heads run in my family. We're really smart. It's like no. Oh my gosh, this is half an hour. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah, so but oh yeah, I am gonna do a cover sometime soon. I don't know if I'm gonna dance. I might dance. I might feel like dancing. I don't think anybody's here. Maybe I will dance. The issue with me dancing, I have to dance to my own stuff because when I dance, unless it's live, like you can only see it live if it's other people's music, and then with the replays, they usually they cut it off because of copyright reasons. So I can only like dance to my own stuff. So dancing is not really possible. Like I don't know how to check which ones I can dance to and not get in trouble. Um mm. Maybe I'll try and choreograph a one of my songs that I haven't choreographed yet. Uh Oh, dude, I just got this Dragon Ball bracelet and it's so cool because it has like all the Dragon Balls. It's just like, oh, it's just like each little star around the bracelet. I'm like, oh, this is genius. Ah, I got it on sale. It was like buy one, get one half off. The other thing is a hair clip that's a G cleft or a treble clef. And it's like all sparkly and it's white, like it's silvery. It's so pretty. But I wore it once. I wore it out and I was like, ah! I don't know if I got like one compliment on it. So I don't know. I feel I like getting compliments on my outfits. My grandma is like always complimenting my outfits, but then I feel like really conflicted because I'm like, okay, so because I'm always getting complimented by like an 80 plus year old person, does that mean like I look like an old lady? Like I don't know. Like I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm always just like, thank you, grandma. But I'd like to see like if someone like maybe younger than me or like my age or something is like, oh, I like your outfit. I'm like, thank you. Now I feel like I actually look good. But like I literally relied on Lil D is the brand of like the leggings I've worn for like years because of my weight. I can't wear because like I can't breathe in jeans with like the belt buckles and everything. And even like because my weight would fluctuate so much because the medicine I'm taking, sometimes I lose, sometimes I gain, sometimes like I just be all over the place. But with leggings, I can like fluctuate with the waistband. It works. Until sometimes my uh what's it? My hamstrings and quads will I rip a hole in the middle and then I gotta get rid of those. Oh, my favorite rainbow, the rainbow plaid, no, the rainbow, what are they called? Houndstooth. The rainbow houndstooth ones, they got holes in them and then I had to throw them away. I was really sad. But yeah, but, I'm losing weight. I used to be 300 pounds. Now I'm like 266. Booyah. But, It's taking a while. It's so annoying because I want to be like, it was weird. At one point I was 175 and I was happy. Like well, no, I was 175 and I actually wanted to be smaller. But now my body has changed and like I've worked, cause I worked out too. So I think I'm more muscular and like, I actually feel like when I see myself at 200 pounds, I might actually be good at 200 pounds because I'm 5'9", and which is 175 centimeters if people are watching this who think of it in a different way, because I have some friends and fans who do different calculations. But yeah, so as long as I'm healthy, and then like my body type is curvy, and it's curvy and muscular, so that's just gonna weigh more than some other people, but there's nothing wrong with that. And I like food. Yummy food. But I gotta stop eating ramen though. Ramen and chips and what's the other thing? Just any potato, ramen. What was it? I feel like there was a third thing that like really gets to me. Dark colas? I'm getting better at not drinking dark colas, but I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out who I'm gonna be for Halloween. I think my brothers and I are gonna do a group cosplay though, so I think that'll be really fun. I think we're trying to get I'm trying to get my brothers to get okay with it because we all have to be in on it, all four of us, and then like we all have to want to do it, and then we have to ask our parents. But I like that I'm thinking about it now, because if we do it ahead of time, then we can like go and ask our friends and then they can put it in their schedule. But I want to just host it in our basement. And I only have like one friend that I'm going to invite, and maybe her friend too, who's also kind of my friend, but we don't really talk too much, but I still like him. He's cool. If he wants to come, he could come. My other friend she doesn't really celebrate Halloween. She's one of those Christian people who doesn't do Halloween. But I love dressing up. I love cosplay. I love acting. I wish I could act. I don't know. The reason I don't the reason I wanted to be a voice actor and not an actor is because I love cartoons, for one, and for two, well, no, I love acting anyway, but two, because I feel like I would be too embarrassed to act and stuff. Like I don't know. And especially if I had to like be like a romantic, in a romantic thing with somebody I didn't like, I'd be like, I have to like you? What? But no, I don't know. I'm actually pretty good at faking stuff. I'm a pretty good liar. Like, I shouldn't be, but I am. I've been around people that I can't stand before, and they didn't know, so I mean, I don't like it though. Like, and I can't really imagine like having to like kiss somebody and like be in a scene. And also another thing is like my whole thing about modesty. Like if I had to be all like immodest, I'll say, and like my mom and I know actually I came up with it initially, but my mom changed the one thing. I say, the what is it? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. So in the summertime, we get annoyed with like I don't know. No, I shouldn't say we get annoyed, because like I said, we shouldn't judge other people, but sometimes it's just like, I don't want to see that. Like, I guess it's I know it's their right to dress how they want, but like visually, I just don't want to see it. And neither does my mom. And so we just look away. We just look away. But so I came up with this thing. I was like, so I said, so we this is what it ultimately was. Boobies and bellies and butts. Oh my. But initially I said boobies and bellies and legs. Oh my. But my mom was like, there's literally butts hanging out. Cause we went to a water park and they have like their whole butt just hanging out. I'm like, I would be so embarrassed. Like, I don't know how people do that. But yeah, no, like, but like, I feel like I could act, if I could be picky with acting, I could be like, I could do like certain stuff is if I can wear clothes that like, I don't know, but you can't be picky unless you're like super famous and you're like, and then people like ask you to do stuff and then you're like, okay, I want it this way and yada yada. But if you're like starting stuff, you have to do stuff that's embarrassing. And even when you are famous, you still have to do stuff that's embarrassing. And I talked over it with my family, and they were like, yeah, so maybe. And even some of my family were like, you probably shouldn't even do voice acting because you'd be embarrassed. And I'm like, I could still do voice acting. Like, I did a video about how my brother was like, he was like, you couldn't voice. I said, if they do a Sonic 3, or I know they're doing a Sonic 3, and I was like, oh, I wish I could audition. And I don't know if like Rouge is going to be in it, or like Amy or something, because they're typically the girls that are in it. And I was talking about if I could voice them, and he was like, you'd have to voice Amy because you couldn't voice Rouge. And I was like, why not? And he was like, because Rouge is sexy and you'd be all embarrassed. I was like, it's acting. Like, I could voice a sexy character. Like, I it's not impossible. But the thing is, it's kind of easier to do it when you're just like staring at a paper, when you're reading the paper and just like looking, like when you're like focusing on the character. And like I like making goofy voices, but I also do like being in character. Like, I really miss being in musicals. Like, back in middle school, I was in like 5 musicals, and they were so much fun. But because once I found out that I was bipolar, and I needed sleep through the night, all the musicals ended like really late at night. And so my bedtime, well, I guess I was young enough to have a bedtime. Technically now I still have a bedtime, but it's for my mental health. So it's like, I mean, occasionally have to go past it for like reasons, because life happens. But, I mean, really, everyone kind of should have a bedtime, like in a way, because for your mental health and just for your health to have enough sleep. But, me in particular, because I don't want to get manic. Yeah. So what was I talking about? So voicing a sexy character is not an issue. Like, I need practice. Like, again, I'm not a professional anything, but and my main voice is like the cutesy little high voice. But my natural, because the thing is, my natural voice is like a deep kind of raspy voice. So I could probably, let me see. I could probably do like a sexy voice that's just like really raspy, and I don't know, like, I don't. I'm trying to like make one right now, but I can't do it when I'm like staring at myself and I know that people are gonna watch this when I post the video. But I have to like practice it and be like, because when you make a voice, you have to like study the character and then like figure out what you're gonna do with your voice. I don't know, but like I wouldn't even, I totally forgot to like look up how to do auditions for that. But they'll probably just have famous people voice the characters, and it's probably like all done anyway. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I should look that up. If they're doing Sonic 3 auditions for voice acting. But hopefully they go based on talent and not experience. Because cause yeah, no, I wouldn't have a chance if it was experience. Well, I mean, like, I don't, like, not professional experience, I guess, but I don't know. And singing probably doesn't count. I do talk a lot in these videos, but it'd also be cool if I can voice, because once I voiced a character with my natural voice, like it was just my voice, because the character was a mom, and I was just like, I'm 28, I could be a mom. So I was just like, I'll be my voice. And they were like, it's perfect. And I'm like, okay. So yeah. But honestly, I wouldn't mind acting. Like, I feel like it'd be fun. Like, I'd want to give it a try. I talked to my brother about it, and he's like, I don't want to be famous. And like, I think he would be a really good actor. He's been in like 10 shows, but they're like musicals. And I feel like I want to see my brother in like movies and TV shows and stuff, because like those things last. Like, he's like really good, and I want to see something that I can keep watching, because he's like so fun to watch. And I remember being in musicals and stuff with him, and it was fun working with him. And like, I had an idea. I was like, oh my God, we could be like the Wonder Twins or something. Or that could be like a cosplay or something. I don't know. But because we don't really look like twins. Me and my other brother look like we could be twins, especially now that his hair is long. Um, when I post this on TikTok, I can't remember his TikTok, but his TikTok is like Scotty Scribbler or Scott Scribbles Scott something. It's not Humorcidal. He changed Humorcidal to that was a different account. But anyway, I feel like he probably won't mind about me talking about him because he's all over the internet anyway. One of my brothers doesn't like being, he's like totally, he's a ghost. But my other brother he has a bunch of friends and yeah, I won't even say any of their names. Well, I said one of them, their names, like basically his name is obviously Scott, but, it's like, no, it's Jeremy. No, I'm kidding. But, I mean, I always tell people, like, all our names start with an S. So I'm like, if you can't remember, just like randomly guess an S name and you'll probably be right. That's just like my joke that I tell. Sometimes I'll tell people when I first meet them and we introduce ourselves as a family. That's just this thing I say. But yeah. I have I don't know. I keep wanting to say all the stuff in my room. Oh yeah, Pixie, my Vulpix. I could be like I could do like a self-made cosplay and be like a Pokemon trainer and just carry my Vulpix around because Vulpix is my favorite Pokemon. It seems like it's Eevee, but I just like the idea of Eevee, like all the different possibilities of like what you can be. That's kind of like why I like Eevee, I guess. My best friend's favorite character is Eevee, like literally Eevee. Mine is like Flareon because of fire's hot and so you can tell I like Zuko from Avatar. And I already said I like Todd Habercorn, and I love that he was cast as Natsu. I was like, yes. But I already liked him when he was like, wasn't he like Ling in Full Metal Alchemist? And he was Hikaru, not Kaoru. He was Hikaru. The voice of Kaoru bothers me. Like I don't know, I like it. His voice is good for certain characters, but they're the characters that That's so mean. That's so mean. But like he's really good though. He's really good. But I don't know his name. I don't know. Colleen Clinkenbeard is amazing. I love Urza. Urza and Natsu are my favorite. I don't like them as a couple, but they're my favorite characters in Fairy Tail. Uh Even though Urza can be very immodest. But like Fairy Tail has like so much fan service. But I mean, I gotta hand it to them. At least they have fan service both ways. Cause like Gray is like half naked all the time, and Natsu usually has his chest out. So, but the girls are always like Lucy's always gets her clothes ripped off, and the what is it? Virgo is she always gives her these outfits that are like, oh my lordy. But um yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I should probably end this. Yeah, I went way longer than I expected. Now I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Because also my friend told me, he was like, there's people who like your shows and look forward to them and enjoy them. So I guess this will be a long one. So hopefully some people will watch them and be like, oh, cool, she made a long one. And this will be fun to watch. But they'll probably get bored after about 45 minutes. So maybe I'll stop. That's the length of some TV. That's the length of like an hour long TV show with commercials. So maybe I'll just be, this really is a show. I should get that copywritten. Just be like the show. Like legitimately, I should probably do that. But oh dude, my cousin just got back to me. Sweet. But yeah, so we may collaborate. I almost said collaborate after all, but it may not be his type of song, but We can figure something out, but I don't know, because I can write a song like if I want to. But when I only if I'm not in the mood, like typically when I'm depressed, like y'all know when I don't post stuff, I don't post stuff for like months. But then when I post stuff, I'd be like posting stuff sometimes like within like 10 days I might post like five. So like, like it just depends. But I also have to be careful because I don't want to get manic. So oh crap, it's already been 45 minutes. Okay, yeah. So I guess so out. Love you.